What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. I'm your host, Terry. And tonight, once again, the Hornets get a win. Third straight, move to 3-0 in Summer League play. And I think we're on the verge of going undefeated, man. I think we're going to be able to pull it off. I don't want to jinx, but, I think we're going to be able to pull it off, man. Um, man, this was a game where we were pretty much in control the entire time. It really wasn't ever really in jeopardy. Fourth quarter, pretty much starter sat. Tijon only played, I think, like 2 quarters. Um, it was pretty much just a wrap from the beginning. Um, and that's why I was predicting that we were gonna be able to beat them, especially with no Cooper Flag, because besides Nimhard, there's not anybody um on the team that we hear about, or just like any young promising talent or anything like that. So it is what it is. I'm just happy to see us win. Um, First quarter started out. Oh my god, that thunder was so loud. That thunder was so loud. First quarter, was pretty much led by KJ. He's definitely been a consistent catalyst in these wins, man. It's like every single game he just comes out hot. Like he comes out and just kind of takes over for us. And Jalen Sims also had a good first quarter. And that first quarter, man, he really wasn't getting shots like that. I know when I started watching, it might have been like the middle of the first quarter. I don't know, but I know I checked the stats and he had like 0 shots. He might have went the whole first quarter out of shot. Um, but he was getting double teamed. He was getting double teamed. Um, and I just kind of want to see him be more aggressive. Like I just wanted to see him be able to, I know you're getting face guard, you're getting double team, whatever. Ultimately, on the scouting report, you're a shooter. They know that. You know what can you do to get yourself open? Um, but he still, was playing good defense and still affecting the game even without scoring. Um, does rebound well for his size, for his position. I meant, he is six, legitimate 6'7". So, he's hitting the glass, and he ultimately did end up with a double double. But I think that first quarter he had like three. Because I remember when I first I had a basketball game tonight as well. So after my game was over, that's when I checked the stats, and he had like 0 points, no shots, but he had like 3 rebounds, and I think a steal or something, or a block. He had a block because he did have that block in the first quarter. Uh, so he still was affecting the game in other ways, man. Um, Ryan Kalkbrenner hit his first three. And he had a few other opportunities that he was wide open, he just missed. But, I like the ability to have a traditional big, as far as like rim protection, rim running, all of that, and being able to stretch at the same time. Like we haven't had that, like Nick Richards and Mark Williams, they were what they were, but they couldn't stretch the floor. With Kalk, we get a little bit of the of best of both worlds in a way. So I am happy to see that. Um, I'm trying to think really what else really happened in the first half. We really were just kind of giving them the belt. Um, they just didn't have much talent. They just weren't that good of a team, honestly. Um, in the second half, hold on, I do gotta pause real quick. In the second half, Khan was just way more aggressive. He was way more aggressive in getting open, way more aggressive in coming to the ball. Even when he was on the floor with KJ, he was still coming to get the ball. Um, One things running through him, um, bringing the ball up, and that's what I wanted to see. I just wanted to see it in a level of aggressiveness where it's like you can't let them take you out the game. You can't let them game plan you out of the game. You have too much talent for that. Um, he hit that contested three at the top, and it really should have been a 4 point play because he got fouled. But from there, that's when like the floodgates open. He just started, getting buckets, being a lot more aggressive. Ultimately, the playmaking was beautiful to see. Um, he had a beautiful like play to Kalkbrenner. Like he like tapped the ball behind his head, bro, to to Kalkbrenner for a dunk, and that shit was like tough. That shit was tough. Like to the point where like the commentators like, yo, did he just like tap past that? Like, hold on, like they had to like show the replay twice. Um, that he had a few beautiful dump offs to PJ Hall. And PJ Hall had a good game as well. I do feel like he is a legitimate two-way candidate. Damian Ball, I think your days are numbered. As far as two-way goes, he just has not shown shit at all. Um, Nothing really. Like we've seen plenty from KJ, Tijon, as far as, roster players from last year, and even Jalen Sims is showing, shit that he built upon from last year. Jalen Sims had a few games under his belt for us last year, on 10-day contracts. As far as somebody like Damian Ball on a real two-way, bro, you ain't doing shit. Like, yeah, I think, Sims or PJ Hall could definitely snatch his two-way. I actually am expecting it, honestly. Yeah, and then PJ Hall had like it was from Kon, and then PJ dunked that shit. I'm like, oh, I didn't know he was bouncy, and he had a nice play where he had a block and like somebody tried to dunk on him, like met him at the top, man. And it's impressive. Like, okay, we might have something in him. So I honestly would not be surprised if the two-way goes to him, honestly. But Jalen Sims has been playing pretty good as well. But yeah, but Khan, man, he was able just to rebound very well, bring the ball up once he did rebound the ball, and just I think that's what the Hornets are looking for. We want a team where whoever gets the ball can just start a break. And Khan is very good at that, and like his playmaking. And I'm just thinking about like on the floor with LaMelo, Brandon, Khan, Miles in transition. Defense is trying to get back. You got to stop the ball. Somebody's open. Just one of those four being open. I mean, you got Miles cutting to the basket. You got Khan sitting in the corner. You got Brandon on the wing. LaMelo has the ball. As a defense, what the fuck do you do? Like, you try to cut off Miles, for the lob. I mean, that's 2 points instead of three. If you let that, try to cut that off, you got Brandon Con on the wings ready to shoot. I mean, what do you do? And I mean, if we're playing small ball, you can have Grant out there shooting, or even Calk if we're playing traditional five, like he's out there, like, hey, bro, like I see the vision, and I didn't even mention anything about Colin Sexton, Trey Man, anything like we have a lot of interchangeable guys who all can play make, ball handle, and knock down shots. Like I'm super excited. But yeah, man, Khan, he definitely stepped up, man, and I'm very happy to see it. A lot of Trey Johnson talk on the TL. If you watch my pre-draft videos and talking about who we should draft, I did like Trey Johnson. Honestly, I mean, I wanted VJ Edgecombe. But if VJ went at 3, I was a fan of the trade down, either for Trey Johnson or Khan, either one of them, honestly. We don't know what the Wizards offered us. Jeff didn't like the deal. He said they called. We didn't like the deal. It is what it is. I can't be mad that he didn't accept whatever they offered, because I can't really think of any assets that the Wizards have to offer. With the Nets, Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton, some picks. Okay, I would take either one of those players and something. Like I would. Pelicans, Herb Jones, whatever, Jose Alvarado. Okay, I cannot think of any player from the Wizards that I would want on his team. And I'm sure players had to come back. Maybe Marcus Smart for defensive purposes, but now at this point, we have so many guards. Obviously don't need that. Do we really want an old Chris Middleton? Like, maybe what's Buddy's name? Damn, I'm on not Drew Timmy. He plays for the Nets. What's that? Corey Kispert. Like maybe. Like I can't even think of anybody that I want from Wizards, so I'm not mad that Jeff didn't try to force that. Like I don't know. But it is what it is. I'm happy to see Con play good. It kind of silence haters. 16, 10, efficient, good defense. He showed everything tonight that we drafted him to do. For the most part, man. I mean, we saw him play good defense, which was a concern. People were worried about that. Can he play defense at the NBA level? He played good team defense tonight, but also just good man. He played good man. So defense, shooting, he knocked down open off the catch, dribble. And one thing, my favorite attribute, honestly, about Khan is that he doesn't get sped up, bro. He plays at his pace, and it's beautiful, bro. Even like right then when he got to the mid range on the left elbow, made the midi boom. Like he just plays at his pace, bro, and it's beautiful to see. And when you have a three like he does, a little pump midi is always there. But you get guys in the air, start swinging the ball, open shots are always going to be there for everybody. Like, you know, future is bright. I think the future is bright. And, you never want to put too much into a game. Like, it's just one summer league game, man. But, just seeing, him, Liam, Tijan, KJ, they've all, at this point had games where they popped off, showed something that we all needed to see. So I'm happy, man. Draft class is looking good. Sion, leaving a little bit to be desired, but for the most part, man, everybody's looking pretty good. So I'm happy. I just want to see us keep going, keep winning, and ultimately, win the summer league championship. Now, as far as Liam goes, him and Sion were both out today. Leon with Achilles tendinopathy. Let me actually go and double check, but I'm almost positive that's what it was. Sion, I think it's something with his wrist that I talked about in the last video the other day when he left the game. Let me go to Charlotte Hornets PR. Hold on, y'all. I apologize. I just want to be accurate with the stuff that I'm saying as far as these injuries go. Charlotte Hornets PR. Thank you. A whole bunch of words. Yeah, so rookie Kon will be available. Sion left hip soreness and Liam right Achilles tendinopathy will miss today's game. Now, with the last injury with Kon, when he didn't play, pretty much say, hey, this is a pre-draft thing. He's out today, but he's going to play against the Mavericks, which he did tonight. With this Liam and Sion thing, especially the Liam thing, it kind of came out of nowhere. Because I don't remember Liam leaving the game early the other day. So this kind of comes out of nowhere. Sion, he did leave that game early. So, okay, it's not really too surprising. But yeah, the Liam thing's kind of like, where did that come from? Hope it's not anything too serious. And I hope it didn't shut him down for the rest of Summer League because I want to see us win a championship. Like I want to see us do something as an organization. We haven't had much. So just seeing us win the Summer League, like that would mean a lot, like honestly. And I think it would be something good for these young guys to carry into the season as well and just kind of show, what we're trying to establish as a organization. But yeah, hopefully Liam's okay. We might get some more details as the days go by. Our next game is actually, let me check that before I close this iPad. I think the 17th. Today's the 14th. I think we have a few days off. I think our next game is on the 17th versus Spurs, but let me double check. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I should be more locked in this. I should have this for y'all. Yep, 17th versus Spurs. So we got a few days off. Tomorrow, Josh Okogie's deal becomes guaranteed. So I don't know if it's at a certain time tomorrow where we have to decide to cut him or they might be able to push the guarantee date back again, but I don't think they would do that. I think at a certain point in time, if you're Josh Okogie, you're like, hey, I already did you a solid and pushed it back 2 weeks ago. I think his original date was like July 2nd, so he's pretty much already pushed it back. Gave the Hornets some time. They got Dinwiddie, they got Connaughton, they made whatever moves, so and I'll probably make a video about that maybe after this one. I might just get out another little video just if I think that we should keep him, let him go, or if we do keep him, should we let somebody else go in favor of him. So keep your eyes tuned for that. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and if you already subscribed, turn your post notifications on, leave me some comments after videos. All that means so much to me. I try to respond to literally every single comment that I can. I appreciate y'all, man. It definitely means a lot to me. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. I'll get some content out, regardless of what it is. Probably something about Josh Okogie though. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.